Hey guys, so this is just going to be a very short video on how to well skate on console. Hopefully it helps some of you guys. If you're new to the game, by the way, you do need a couple things for this. You need an eager-edge sword. That's this perk right here. It drops on two swords, the other half and the better half. They both come from Dares of Eternity. You can run it on either difficulty and it will eventually get one. Also need to be on Will of Radiance for everybody else. The way this works is, most importantly, you need to come over here and change your button bindings. You can play on any of these settings that you want, green thumb, bumper jumper. I play Puppeteer because I like to slide shoot in PvP, having my crouch on my thumbstick. So, whatever setting you play on, you're going to come down here to the super, you're going to unbind this setting, you're going to rebind it to something else. Me personally, I like to use down on the D-pad because you don't use it for anything other than emotes, so you don't need to change any of your other settings. Also, most important, this must be set to press. If it's set to anything else, this will not work. I will say that this is a little bit less consistent than Shatter skating. You can press all three buttons at the same exact time, the heavy attack, X, and down on the D-pad when you're Shatter skating, and at the same exact time, and it works almost every single time. This can be a little bit inconsistent. What I found is you have to press the heavy attack and the X at the same exact time with a very slight delay after of pressing downward D-pad. Should be displayed on the screen right here. But if you do that, you also have to make sure that you have the eager-edge proc on the eager-edge proc you should be able to see on the left-hand side of your screen. If you don't have it, then you can't well skate. So if you look to the left, there's the eager-edge proc. People saying you need to do this like you need to switch this right away and just skate away. It's not true. You can delay it. As long as the perk is there, you can well skate. So I'll just try to demonstrate that a couple times here for you guys. Also, you have to do this off of an edge. It can be any edge. You could do it off that surface. You could do it off that one. You could skate off the edge here. You could skate off this edge. You can even skate off short things like those right there. Essentially, in your mind, you just have to think about the fact the heavy attack has to end off of an edge. So wherever the heavy attack ends, it needs to be off of an edge. And again, this doesn't have to be done fairly quickly, as you can see here. And I'll just do this a couple times back to back so you guys can see that it's possible to do. So, I'm not doing anything crazy. I don't have any crazy modded controller or anything. It's just a standard PS5 controller. Should work on any controller, whether you're playing on Xbox, PC with controller, or PlayStation. Again, just make sure you have the perk. And I just delay the press of the super a slight bit when I'm doing this. So, if you wonder how PC players do it every single time, I would say 95% of them just have a macro set up for this, so that's why it's a lot more inconsistent on console. But as you can see, if you make those settings changes and you press them in the order as I suggest on the screen, you should be able to do it fairly consistently. So as you can see, I've done it multiple times back to back here, though I will say it's less consistent than Shatter skating. Shatter skating is far easier, just because you can literally press all three buttons at the exact same time and you can skate. So there should be a video down in the left-hand corner if you guys want to watch that. Hopefully this helps somebody. If you have some questions, just drop a comment in the bottom. I like to do this on Eternity because you can see it's got a lot of open space. It's a small map, so the heavy is easy to access. Make sure you set the settings to Mayhem so that your super recharges in 3 seconds, just if you mess it up. And set the timer to 30 minutes so Shax isn't annoying you. Anyways, hope this helps somebody. Drop a comment if you have a question. Thanks for watching.